shot, Leo.
Run
Keep shooting! Turn!
Gia. You could have got that. I don't know. How would I know? This feels good. I really can't. I don't know, he looks really angry.
Turn!
Varsity's on. Yeah, last time Sebastian got my number one player. I think I'm going to go in the lunch this one. Basically, I'm a trainer. The one thing I can't do is take blood. Well, no, I know how to take blood. I'm just not allowed to yet. Post a picture on Instagram? Yeah. You have a picture? Yeah. He has a picture. What thing? Yeah. So you haven't do a picture? Well, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm good for myself. Yeah. I don't know if
yeah, change. Lenses. He doesn't want to explore it. Why? Why? For the home game? Why don't you have it right now? They don't change that much. Oh, that's it. Where's your camera? Yo, where's your camera?
John A.
Hey?
Like John A. Nigga.
What happened?
Come on, Arya! Good, Leo. Take the smoke. Good base, good base. Good Shaggy.
Yeah, I already took a picture of it. Hey, Queen. Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
What are you doing?
Where's your camera? It's an intro. Big rock.
I was not in there earlier, but this show wasn't there. He's at John Man.
Pepsi gave up.
Not bad, bro. Don't do it for like a couple months. Not even for Jackson.
Like a week or two. Too good. You did work.
This should be, I'd probably take that.
I'm gonna try another person.
Hey, Jill!
Ahora Sánchez.
I think my boy is King Tristan Morales water. Like a good boy. Good boy. Get the nigga some water in here. Oh, never mind. I can't say it. That's King A.V. Honda. That's it. Ready?
That bro has his water.
That bro like this. They come in like this.
How are you gonna give him water?
Oh my.
How are you gonna give him water? Is it first gonna give him water?
Send it to me. I'm not going to get my phone. For real? Yes. One million stole a change from me. Oh, yeah. We're trying to change it. You see my best one?
Cross it in. Back. Good job. Take space. Take it out. Shape. Yeah, come on.
Not that far.
Take space! Come back! You're not ready for it. Get that.
tell me, bro. He said no book.
Where's they just going?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the historic Tomato Bowl for tonight's district matchup between the number 7 ranked Mount Pleasant Tigers and your number 9 ranked Jacksonville Fightin Indians. I'm Ryan Travis, JHS class of 2014, and I'm joined by Martine Melcher, JHS class of 2014 as well. I believe you're still the all-time leading goal scorer. You're currently the head coach at Angelina College. Martin, I'm glad you joined me here tonight on JISD Live.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, I think I'm still a leading goal scorer. I'm going to go ahead and pretend I am.
I'm pretty sure you are. I asked assistant coach Brian Gonzalez last week about it, and he said, as far as I'm aware, you are. So I may need to check with Rudy, but I don't know that anyone's put the numbers up to patch you so far. All right, let's take a look at tonight's matchup. It's shaping to be the most exciting so far this season as both teams come in unbeaten. Mount Pleasant comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 8-0-2 and 5-0 in district. The Tigers have scored 3 goals per game, but the stat to look at tonight for Mount Pleasant is how well they have guarded the net, only allowing 3 total goals on the year. Mount Pleasant is currently on a 5-game win streak and is coming off a 4-0 win over Marshall last week. And Jacksonville comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 9-0-2 and 5-0-1 in district. The Indians have found the net often this season, scoring 2.5 goals per game, but have allowed 1 goal per match. In order to get the win tonight, Jacksonville is going to have to play excellent defense and protect their net like they did this past weekend against the Texas High Tigers. And now let's take a look at the district standings. District race is still very tight, and tonight's game is the biggest so far. Jacksonville and Mount Pleasant remain the only unbeaten teams in 5A Region 2 District 10, and whoever can get the win tonight will have the early edge as we begin the second half of district play. You know, I think the big thing to look for tonight is that, once again, that Mount Pleasant has yet to allow a goal in district. They have allowed a total of 0 goals in district play. So Jacksonville is going to have to not only find the net, but they have allowed 7, which is kind of the glaring stat. More than a goal per game in district, and a lot of those have been on some really costly mistakes. And we'll take a look at one of those that allowed Hallsville to score last Tuesday in just a moment. We take a look at the highlights. And finally, let's take a look at the season schedule for your boys. They've had a great season so far, undefeated, only have tied 2 games, one of those being to Longview 0-0, and the other being to Tyler High 1-1. And they've been on a good run the past week after drawing Tyler High, where they picked up wins against Hallsville and Texas High. And after tonight's game, the Indians head to Marshall on Friday to close out the first half of district. They have a bye next Tuesday before heading to Lufkin on Friday, and will be back in the historic Tomato Bowl on Tuesday, February 18th, where they will take on the White House Wildcats. And well, we've got a moment. We've got about 4 minutes still left here before kickoff. So let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights from last Tuesday's game versus Hallsville. All right, we're starting off with a corner kick here. 24 minutes remaining in the first half. And this one we all thought was going in. I mean, got a foot on it, hit the crossbar, doesn't go in. I mean, you can't get much closer than that. And here we have a really good shot from distance from KC off the crossbar over the goal. A couple really good opportunities here early for the Indians. Another one here from Sebastian Juarez makes a good move to find some space past the defender just wide of the goal. And the first goal of the game you're going to see here comes from a little chip over the top, allowing Jacob Gonzalez to run onto it and pop it right over the keeper and find the back of the net, and Jacksonville with a 1-0 lead. 19:15 on the clock there, and you'll see 18:20 was when this next goal came very quickly after the first. And you see there, Cole, I highlighted, makes a long run from his right back position all the way, gets inside the 18, low shot, far post, and Jacksonville leads 2-0. Couldn't have asked for a better start from the Indians, and this was really one of the better chances that Hallsville had in the first half. Kind of got behind the Jacksonville defense on a free kick, just couldn't quite finish it. And then early in the second half here, we had a good run from Sebastian Juarez, hit it low across the face of the goal. We kind of thought that one was going in as well, but Jacksonville still leading 2-0. And then we have an errant pass here out of the back, and Hallsville took advantage of it very quickly. These are the mistakes that Jacksonville cannot afford to make tonight against Mount Pleasant. As quickly off the throw-in, they play a ball over the keeper, unguarded man back post, and find their first goal of the game. And then we have the one that seals the game here, a good little half bike from Davian Tavera to give Jacksonville the 3-1 win over Hallsville last Monday or Tuesday. I don't even remember. We've played on so many days so far this season. I have lost track of which day has which game. But a really good game from Jacksonville. But the mistake that you saw down here, keeper comes out, plays an errant pass, they quickly throw it in, get a cross in. Those are the kind of mistakes that Mount Pleasant is going to capitalize on tonight. And Jacksonville cannot afford to make mistakes. They've got to be able to guard the net tonight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Mount Pleasant, or why Mount Pleasant has not conceded any goals. Is it really good back line, really good goalkeeper, or are they just way better than the teams they face? So that'll be really, really interesting, because 0 goals conceded is impressive.
It's very impressive, yeah. And I don't know if it's a back line deal. I don't know if they're just transitioning really well into their defensive formation. I think what I heard Rudy say before the game when he was up here a few minutes ago was that Mount Pleasant's running a 3-5-2 formation.
Let's go.
So,
that's my favorite formation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what we do.
So that's what I'm expecting to see from Mount Pleasant tonight. So I don't know if they're just able to get those guys back and defend really well. If their keeper's just unbelievable back there, they haven't allowed a goal in district, because this is a tough district. They've played a lot of good teams, and they've pretty handily beat everyone so far. So we'll see what the story is tonight. Martin, I'm glad you could join us. Glad you could join me. I've been trying to get you on for, I don't know, a year now.
A while. Finally made it work. Let's do it. Pick the perfect game.
You did. This is the perfect game to come to. It's going to be a very fun game tonight against Mount Pleasant. We got about 20 seconds here before we get things going. I believe we're going to have call-outs in the national anthem, so I'll go ahead and turn it over to PA announcer. And I'm not sure if Mike Ricketts is doing it tonight or if Grant Haney's doing it tonight, but they're both over there. One of them will be doing the call-outs in just a moment.
Come on, 3. 1, 2, 3, charge!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the famous downtown historic Tomato Bowl Stadium for tonight's soccer match between the visiting Tigers from Mount Pleasant High School and your Jacksonville Indians. First, the visitors, number 3, David Chavez. Number 4, Angel Vasquez. Number 5, Abraham Tolentino. Number 6, Samuel Yoder. Number 7, Jose Espinoza. Number 8, Oswaldo Torres. Number 9, Ricky Torres. Number 10, Adrian Castro. Number 11, Sadrian Cruz. Number 12, Daniel Gomez. Number 13, Gerardo Chavez. Number 14, Noah Hernandez. Number 15, Aiden Mayfield. Number 16, Yair Hernandez. Number 18, Angel Flores. Number 19, Giovanni Mendoza. Number 20, Hazel Alvarez. Number 21, Aaron Diaz. Goalkeeper, Edgar Lopez. And goalkeeper, Kevin Pineda. The Tigers are coached by Jason Mayfield, assisted by Jesse Morris, Ernesto Hernandez, and Hugo Uribe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Jacksonville Indians, number 2, Edgar Moriera. Number 5, Cleaver Salazar. Number 6, Armando Lara. Number 7, Hilario Ochoa. Number 8, Christian Castillo. Number 9, Jack Torres. Number 10, Axel Ramirez. Number 11, Victor Mendoza. Number 12, Davian Tavera. Number 13, Aiden Galvan. Number 16, Jacob Gonzalez. Number 19, Ethan Nava. Number 23, Carol Cardenas. Number 98, Gustavo Ariano. And number 99, Jose Meza. The Indians are coached by Rudy Jaramillo, assisted by Brian Gonzalez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we are just about ready to go for a very exciting game between your Jacksonville Fightin Indians and the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Once again, we'd like to take a moment before we get kicked off to remind you that tonight we have a simulcast going on, which I'm not doing a great job of having the video up. Over at John Alexander Gymnasium, Jacksonville boys and girls tonight taking on Tyler Heat. Girls in a playoff warm-up game. Boys still have 2 games left remaining on their season, but it looks like Jacksonville up. Let me make sure we're live here. Yeah, 38 28-23 with 3:50 left in the third quarter. So pretty exciting game going on at John Alexander Gymnasium. You can join Lee Traylor over there. Pull up both of them, though, because you definitely do not want to click away from this game tonight. Whoops. I forgot that I had to turn the highlights off, so they just started playing again. Sorry, everybody at home.
Just play them again.
Notable names tonight missing from the Jacksonville lineup. Sebastian Juarez, we noticed, is not going to be playing tonight. I believe he is sick, so we will not see number 1 up top tonight for Jacksonville, and you have to think he's going to be hard to replace, especially when you're playing top 10 ranked team currently, Mount Pleasant. You want to have all your guys healthy for a game like that for sure.
Is he leading the team in goals?
He is, yeah. He's the leading goal scorer right now. I actually have a running spreadsheet going with how many goals everyone has, so I can pull that up while we're getting ready to kick off here.
So we're missing our leading goal scorer against the
We are.
best defense in district.
Yeah, Sebastian has 8. Next closest is Jacob with 6. You've got one of the 2 main goal scorers tonight, but yeah, Sebastian definitely is going to be missed when you're wanting to take down Mount Pleasant. What Martin will not tell you guys at home is that he's silently recruiting tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm locked in, making sure I get making sure I get the numbers right now. Yep, definitely a 3-5-2. Rudy was right.
Yeah, we'll see how they transition around in their 3-5-2. We ran a 3-5-2 a little bit in our club days.
Yeah,
For a little while.
3-5-2, 4-4-2.
We ran a bunch of different formations, but for a little while there, we ran 3-5-2 pretty heavily.
Basically, everybody just attacked.
Most of the time, yeah.
Just go score.
Looks like Mount Pleasant going to get us underway here. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight on JISD Live. Got a good crowd here tonight in the Tomato Bowl.
Will the AOD please go to the field?
What's the AOD?
The administrator on duty.
Oh.
So I think maybe there were some players on the opposite side sitting on a bench towards the end of the field that the linesman was trying to send off, is what it looked like. So we've held that play for just a moment, but now we are set to go. Mount Pleasant going to get us underway to start this first half. We'll see what the Tigers bring to start the game here. Jacksonville pressing very high to start this game. Jacksonville normally presses pretty high to start the game. I don't know when I've seen them quite this high.
Cut him off again.
Armando Lara able to step in front of that ball. Quickly broken up. These yellow numbers on white jerseys are very tough to see what number is. Who is what number for Mount Pleasant here?
Already something pretty interesting about Mount Pleasant. Something I've realized with all these high school teams this season is they're in a hurry to go forward, and Mount Pleasant is really taking their time building out.
Yeah, there's a lot of hurry to get forward, that's for sure. I've seen that in basically every game. That's something that you'll see from Jacksonville as well. They do a pretty good job working it around the back, but everything is kind of being set up to then go forward as quickly as possible.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like they're on a timer, like you have to score in 5 seconds. Like, relax. You don't always have to go. So it'll be interesting. Mount Pleasant's different.
KC able to find Ethan Nava. Now over to Christian Castillo. Castillo's pass off the mark. Now Mount Pleasant looking to the far side. Jack Torres going to let this one go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. High ball hit over to the near sideline. Armando Lara going to send it back into the Jacksonville defense. Now in a foot race is Davian Tavera. Mount Pleasant trying to get past the defender. Tavera with a good bit of defending there. Able to win it, send it forward, finds Hilario Ochoa. And that ball will go out for a Tiger throw-in. Yeah, it was a pretty dangerous ball we just saw play back in the Jacksonville defense.
Yeah, that forward looks fast. Can't tell the number, but the right forward looks quick. Yeah, these yellow numbers are a nightmare.
Go to you, Jack!
Good ball sent forward. Lario trying to bring it down. Going to go out for a Mount Pleasant throw-in. Christian Castillo now going to send this one over the top. Ochoa able to get past the defender. Defended well, though. And now cleared forward by Mount Pleasant. Good ball here from the Tigers, played down the near sideline. Morera going to send it back. Tavo going to send it forward now for the Indians. Armando Lara sends this one forward. No one there for the Indians. And now Mount Pleasant going to control it.
Keep pressing! Keep pressing!
In defense, work it around, try to reset here. Jacksonville quickly up the field, continuing their high press.
Yeah, it's hard to press when they're outnumbered by all those whites back there. But there you go.
Good tackle here from Gonzalez. Jacob going to get the cross in. Too hard on the cross over the head of the Indian attack. And now Mount Pleasant going to try to counter. Morera able to head this one down. Nava quickly back, finds KC. Good 1-2 between the two of them. Nava hits this one on goal, deflected by Mount Pleasant. Still dangerous. Ochoa finds the first goal of the game for Jacksonville. Great finish there from Hilario Ochoa. I have to confess something, Martin.
What's up?
I had a rookie mistake here. I forgot to start our replay buffer before the game. So normally I would have a replay. I've turned it on, so any future goals will not be missed. But if you would like a replay of that at home, just back it up a couple seconds and watch it again. Great goal there. Jacksonville gets on the board first and early. And, you know, that really started with Jacob coming over here and winning this ball on the near sideline.
Yep. Yeah, it's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy to press with that many whites back there building out. But Jacob made a really good tackle, and that's the risk of playing out of the back. You lose it, the other team gets a chance on goal.
Yeah, and I mean, Jacob hit his cross well across, but then that allowed Jacksonville to kind of regroup and get it in a really dangerous position.
Yeah, it'll be interesting after that. Will Mount Pleasant keep trying to build out, or are they going to get a little anxious and start kicking it out quicker? So.
We're still really early in the game, 5 minutes into the first half, so there's lots of time left in this game. But Jacksonville, and you know, it's got to feel good to come out and find one early against this very strong Mount Pleasant team. Mount Pleasant able to beat it to the touchline. Tavera able to send it to the far side. Not for long. Played back in by the Tigers. Still dangerous for Mount Pleasant. Tigers looking to play one inside the box. Gustavo goes up. Safe hands from Gustavo. Good ball played in here. We're going to have a little push in the back from Mount Pleasant. So we'll have a foul go against the Tigers.
Next up, Rip.
Mount Pleasant winning a lot of these 50-50 balls coming out of the back right now for Jacksonville. Typically you see that the other way around. Jacksonville's usually first to those, but so far, and you know, KC's been in the area for several of them. They've just bounced over his head, or he's had a guy ride on his back and hadn't really been able to bring it down. But a dangerous free kick opportunity here inside the Jacksonville half. Mount Pleasant going to play it short. Find some space down the right wing. Sends this one in. This one over the goal. Hits the uprights and will go out for a Jacksonville goal kick.
Correction on the Jacksonville goal. It was scored by number 7, Ilario Ochoa.
KC able to flick that one off the goal kick. Jacksonville still in possession. Axel plays this one back for Ethan. KC now looking to send this one over the far side. Axel trying to get around the defender, able to hit it towards the inline. But a good job coming out there to collect for the Tigers. I believe the keeper is wearing number 1, and I don't know that we have a number 1 listed on our roster here from Mount Pleasant. Kleber going to send this one out for a Tiger throw-in. Martin, you seen anything in particular for Jacksonville start this game?
They came out with a lot of energy, looking to press, and like I said, trying to go forward as quickly as possible, where I think Mount Pleasant has had more possession, but doesn't really matter if Jackson was going to get more shots on goal.
I mean, Jacksonville normally presses pretty high. Like I said, this is the highest that I think I've seen them press, especially like as deep into the defensive third as they've been.
Yeah.
Jacob here with a good opportunity, trying to get some numbers forward for the Indians. KC going to hit this one from distance, and Mount Pleasant able to make the save. Yeah, they've been getting numbers forward, and you know, a lot of times we'll see this from opponents that are playing against Jacksonville, and they're not able to keep that high intensity up for the duration of the game. And you know, it got Jacksonville a goal early, but I'm interested to see how that they're able to continue that throughout the game, and especially the first half. I mean, we're only 10 minutes in here, and it's been very back and forth, very fast to start this game. Long ball played forward off the free kick. Tavera gets a head on it. Morera trying to clear. Jacksonville not able to clear. Mount Pleasant trying to hit that one first time wide right out for a goal kick.
I don't get why they would try to put in the box from that deep. You could just start passing the ball and kind of go from there, but I think they're too far to try to go get a goal right there.
I mean, I think at this point you're probably just hoping Jacksonville maybe makes a mistake.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're hoping.
Salazar going to send this one out. Tiger throw in. Giovanni Mendoza going to throw this one in for the Tigers. Barrera able to get ahead on it. And now played out by Axel, so Tigers will have another throw in. Now Gerardo Chavez going to throw this one in. Oof. Hard tackle there from Jacob.
Stands up. Got lucky not to get a card there.
It's, it's not really worth it to go for the challenge as far out as he is like that either.
No, it's dangerous.
Long ball sent forward by Mount Pleasant, headed towards goal. Dangerous, as that was headed back in front of goal. I believe that was Edgar Morera, got a foot on it, able to play it out. It's going to be a Mount Pleasant corner. But I think maybe that's what they're looking for off the free kick. Set piece inside Jacksonville's half, I think, is going to result in some sort of ball being played inside the box.
Yeah, they're looking for that second or third ball rather than trying to get the first one.
Out swinging ball. Mount Pleasant going to hit this one well high out for a Jacksonville goal kick.
This one's going to get chippy, huh?
Unless the referee calls it tight, it's they've seemed to kind of all get that way. We had one a couple weeks ago that the referees called very tight, and it stayed pretty under control the whole time. But I mean, if he's calling stuff like that, it may not get too bad. But I mean, did you watch the Lufkin game?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that one got really chippy, and the referee continued to not call anything.
Then the ref paid for it. Did you see that?
He did. Yeah, I got a nice view from up here of it. Mount Pleasant going to hit this one out. It's going to go for a corner. Didn't really see that off of a Jacksonville player, but I don't know. Referee's got a better vantage point than we do.
Just gaining yards and getting set pieces.
I mean, that seems to kind of be their mentality right now. This one played short. Oof. I kind of thought the referee was going to call the first one there. They both went sliding in. I guess he decided, they're both sliding. Nothing there. And then Axel goes down, so foul goes Jacksonville's way. KC now going to find Axel. Good passing here from Jacksonville in the midfield. Now ball makes its way forward for Gonzalez. Jacob finds Ethan Nava. Nava quickly going to switch field for Torres. Jack trying to take his space down the outside. Hilario. Castillo now trying to find KC. Mount Pleasant able to step in front of it. And now going to switch field over to the near sideline. Mount Pleasant hasn't really changed their mentality after going down 1-0.
No, they're still being patient.
Still being very patient. 15 minutes into this game, and they are still about as patient as they were at the beginning. They've sent a couple more balls like that forward, and we've seen the free kicks. But other than that,
playing like that, you would think they would conserve more energy than Jacksonville, because Jacksonville's playing 100 miles per hour just going forward. So it'll be interesting to see if Jacksonville gets more tired than Mount Pleasant.
We'll see. I'm always surprised by how conditioned that this Jacksonville team is. It kind of seems like they're just capable of playing 100 miles an hour the whole game. Long throw in here from Mount Pleasant. Cleared away for the moment by Jacksonville. Mount Pleasant going to send this one over the top. Able to get ahead on it safely into the hands of Gustavo. Castillo finds Nava. Now Torres' pass broken up. Jacksonville able to clear it out off of a Mount Pleasant player, so they will have a throw in. Jacob trying to find some help, finds Axel. Axel now to KC. Now Axel going to send it to Nava. Has to hit it first time. KC able to quickly win it back. Herrera now finds Castillo. Axel with a good touch, able to bring down the high ball. Castillo dispossessed. Now Mount Pleasant trying to get on the attack. We're going to have a foul here go against KC.
That was a good spell of possession by Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was. They've been controlling it well, working it around. The only thing I don't really like from that possession is some of the like high, kind of lazy passes that they're hitting. Yeah. They're allowing Mount Pleasant to close that space. Shot off the volley. Morera able to clear it. Torres now finds Ochoa. Mount Pleasant able to circle back. Herrera able to switch field. Then we're going to go off the head of a Tiger player. Go out for a Jacksonville throw. Jack Torres quickly going to find KC off the throw in. It's a good little flick to Nava. Nava too high on the pass. You're not going to have that kind of time against this Mount Pleasant team tonight. Long ball played over the top. Mount Pleasant's got some speed. Tavera playing some good defense for Jacksonville. Now able to poke it out for a throw-in. Mount Pleasant going to make a couple subs here in the halfway point in the first half. Jacksonville leading Mount Pleasant 1-0 off a big goal about 5 minutes into the first half. First goal that Mount Pleasant has allowed in district play. Throw in flicked on and cleared now by Jacksonville. Ochoa fighting for possession, will be fouled. Yeah, I was glad to see 3 referees tonight because a double in this game would be really tough.
Oh yeah, it's too hard.
Really tough.
Too fast of a game for 2 refs.
We've seen some doubles this season for both the boys and the girls. Not very many. We've had 3 refs. We had a lot of doubles last year playing in 4A. In fact, I think almost every game, maybe except Palestine, was a double. But yeah, when you got two teams of this caliber where they're both playing very fast, running a double is tough. You need somebody in the center that's going to be closer to the action and can kind of keep the game under control.
There's a lot of turnovers in this game.
There are. It's been very back and forth.
Which credit to both teams, are pressing hard, so it's not easy to keep it. But both teams are really struggling. As soon as they get pressed, it's really hard for them to keep possession or create anything.
Long punt downfield from Mount Pleasant. Jacksonville's also covering pretty well in defense. Like, they're not allowing Mount Pleasant to have much, even on these long balls. They're marking their guys really tight. Now we're going to have a set piece here off the free kick from pretty dangerous position, a little further up than we've seen the last several from Mount Pleasant. Looks like we're going to have a left-footed ball, probably in swinging or straight at the keeper. That works too.
Can't waste those opportunities.
Not when you have one that close, especially when you've been hitting them from midfield in there and having a little bit more success than that.
Yeah, you finally get close and then give it to the goalkeeper.
Hilario trying to bring it down. KC to Gonzalez and back to Carroll. Axel trying to win it back. We're going to have a foul here go against him. Yeah, referee's calling this one very tight so far. Another long ball played in from Mount Pleasant. Torres takes a deflection off of him. Still dangerous for the Tigers. And now Mount Pleasant going to reset. Jacob able to win it back. Jacob finds Ethan. Now we're for Christian Castillo. Ethan continuing his run. Ball played a little too far out in front of him, but Mount Pleasant going to clear this one out. Jacksonville will have a throw, and we're going to see Armando Lara back into the game. Looks like he's going to go up to forward unless Coach Jaramillo is going to move some guys around. We're going to have Hilario Ochoa make his way off. Hilario with a great start. Has the opening goal here tonight for the Indians. KC finds Jacob, going to take a long shot from distance, and Mount Pleasant able to make the save. Seen a little more of a chaotic last couple minutes from Mount Pleasant. They've controlled it well at times, but there's also times like that where they're just trying to clear it out as quickly as they can.
Yeah, I think both teams have done kind of
Hit it off of him. Yes, meow.
become a little bit more chaotic the last 5 minutes. And Jacksonville has no reason to because they're up 1-0. So they could take their time, restart, hold longer possession, and they'll be fine. It's Mount Pleasant that needs to be in more of a hurry or rush.
Kind of a throw in here from Salazar. Flicked on by KC, and Mount Pleasant's keeper Gonna send this one quickly forward, well downfield. No one in the area though for the Tigers. Marrera gonna bring it down, send it forward and out of bounds for a Mount Pleasant throw-in.
Like right there, I see no reason why he needs to force that. He could have restarted with the goalkeeper, taken a touch, and just, yeah, relaxed. He had no pressure on him.
I think some of it is maybe just trying to not make those defensive mistakes that they've kind of been prone to so far in district. You definitely don't want to make one tonight.
It's true, but you don't want to play out of fear.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But I just kind of think
playing
maybe,
it safe.
I kind of think that's the mentality of not. You're going to have one for here from Armando Lara, wide left.
Hey, that's what we need! That's what we need! Yes! Keep pressing!
See, that kind of proves you right, though, Ryan. He played it safe. Mount Pleasant took the risk, and they almost conceded, so.
Gonna have a foul here go against Jacksonville. Fans not very happy with that one, as I'm sure you could hear on the broadcast. But another dangerous set piece here. Mount Pleasant.
Oh gosh, another waste.
Gonna hit this one almost through the uprights. Yeah, they've had a couple. We've had a couple down here over the last, I don't know, 5 minutes or so that could have been threatening, and they've kind of wasted both of them.
Yeah, that guy's percentage is not looking good right now.
0 for 2 at least. Castillo able to bring it down. Armando able to get ahead on it, but not really directed. I think he was trying to find Jacob Gonzalez there. And now we're going to see another long punt. That was a very direct punt from the Mount Pleasant keeper. He hit his guy at midfield. Tigers not able to find much space against this Jacksonville defense so far here in this first half. Ball sent over the top to Vera. Gets a head on it. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
You know what it seems like? It seems like nobody wants to have the ball because they don't want to be the ones to.
It almost does seem
to
like
make
that
the
right
mistake
now.
in front of their own goal. Like they're like, you have the ball, you make a mistake, so we can capitalize off it. They're like, we'll just wait for the set piece.
I mean, that's almost been Mount Pleasant's strategy so far in the first half. They're trying to control it out of the back, but they're also just kind of waiting to get some of those set pieces and try to swing one in there.
Yeah.
They've wasted a couple of them, but they've had a bunch.
Yeah.
Had a bunch. You know,
There's fans asking for a card.
I know. You don't want to start asking for cards.
No.
Because once they start flying, they're going to go both ways. And that wasn't that hard of a foul to deserve a card either. I think we're going to have a stoppage here. I told you I was going to ask you about some recruiting.
Let's go.
So as someone who's gone through the recruiting process of being recruited by a big D1 school, Coastal Carolina, what were you looking for whenever you were going through the recruiting process, and how have you tried to put that and implement that into your program when you're recruiting players?
Yeah, it's definitely different when you're getting recruited because you're less informed about what the process is like. So as a player, you really just want to go to the biggest school possible. So you're just really focused on playing to the best of your ability and really trying to get some attention. Now on the other side, then you kind of realize what all goes into it and how hard it is to get recruited.
Yeah.
Because of how many players are out there.
There's a lot, especially for soccer.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of that way across the board. I know. I mean, looking back on it, I wanted to go to a big D1 school to kick at, but I also started every game all 4 years of college.
Yep.
And there's lots of guys that I know that went to a big D1 school, and they may have been on scholarship, they may have not.
Yep.
But they maybe played one game, if that. A lot of them never touched the field. So, you look at it as whoa, that's pretty
I was close.
physical foul there from Kleber. But you look at it, and there's everyone wants to go D1. Like that's just kind of how it works.
Yep.
But you offer a good spot at Angelina too for those guys, especially if this deal passes where the eligibility doesn't count against them.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything else on that?
No, not yet. There hasn't been anything advanced on that, but most likely it will. Most likely we'll get to a point where JUCO, you don't lose eligibility by going to JUCO.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be big for recruiting purposes for junior colleges.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of guys saying, okay, well, I mean, I may not have the offer that I want now, so let me go ahead and go somewhere I can play, get some more film, get some more experience, and then maybe get recruited somewhere else.
Play a full season and then get recruited to the next school. But yeah, you make a good point about, playing at a D3, and even when you get recruited to a D1, it's still a toss-up whether you're going to get a chance to play. So, ooh, that's a pen.
Referee's not going to call that. I have a feeling, especially early in this game, I mean, we're under 9 minutes left in the first half. I have a feeling that he's not going to really try to award penalties and give any easy goals.
Either that was a really good flop.
I mean, we had one down here just a second ago, though, that maybe could have been a penalty. So.
That's true. He's just trying to play it both ways.
It sure seems like that.
Come on,
That's
KC.
good. That's fair. Don't give any goals.
We follow blue.
They have a good opportunity for Jacksonville here off of the corner.
They got a defender in the goal, so the goalkeeper can come out, I guess.
High ball played in.
Yep.
Keeper comes out. Makes the grab. Anyway, you were saying before we had some excitement there.
Oh, yeah. Even if you get recruited to a D1, D2, D3, I don't think kids realize how, it's still a toss-up. Like, when you get there, are you going to get a chance to play?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's still – getting recruited is not even close to the end of the battle there. There's just a lot less men's soccer opportunities in Texas for kids as well.
For
college programs, yeah.
Compared to
just other states.
Other states?
Yeah.
I mean,
think about how many Texas players and then how many men's soccer college programs.
I mean, there's a lot of players in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got A&M with no men's college team. I think, does Texas have a men's team? No?
Nope.
So you've got two of the biggest schools in the state that don't have men's soccer.
Baylor doesn't.
A lot of them have women's soccer.
Yeah, most
trying to offset those.
Most of them.
You got to offset football somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even. I knew A&M didn't. I didn't even think about Baylor and Texas and some of the other schools that
SFA doesn't. Texas Tech doesn't.
SFA doesn't have a men's soccer team?
Nope.
Oh. I don't guess I realized that. I knew they have a women's.
Yeah, they do. Boom. Slow down. Oh, nice.
Armando with a good run here. Got to get past the defender. Well over the goal. Hits the upright.
See, every time I feel like they should slow down and just relax, they get a chance on goal. So maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, a lot of the Jacksonville scoring has come off of counterattacks.
Yeah.
I mean, they're transitioning very quickly and trying to catch the other team off balance. And, I mean, it's worked a lot. I mean, it kind of worked earlier. That's how they what kind of led to the goal.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's when they've gotten their opportunities, like you said. I mean, that's kind of when they're creating these chances is off of these, okay, let's just take it up the field as quickly as we can.
Yeah, because I see it and it's like 2v4, 2v5, and I'm like, really doesn't make sense to go for it. And they go, get a chance.
Nava.
This is why sometimes coaches get in the way of players.
Are you referring to yourself?
Yeah. Like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Go back.
Then they score, and you're like, well, okay.
Good choice.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
So now that you know more about the recruiting process, how do you like implement things that maybe you wish coaches had done into like how you treat your players when you're recruiting?
Yeah, well, I definitely try to treat them more like people than...
Were you not treated like a person?
Well, I just think in a lot of programs, maybe it's more kind of like a business transaction. Like you get recruited, you do this job, and then that's it.
And now there's so much NIL and stuff involved too. I'm sure that makes a big difference.
I think everyone's treating it more like transactions now, but I just feel like you get less out of it personally, and then players out of their experience. But ultimately, it's still the same thing. Like when I recruit, yes, you want really good players, but if you do not look at the person, then you're going to miss something. You're going to miss something.
How much of it goes into like how you think that they would fit with your team as well? Because I mean, you could go watch somebody that is unbelievable, but they don't fit the way that your team and your style of play is. Does that come into factor too?
Yeah, when you recruit them, you kind of want to talk to them, get to know them a little bit. Oh, good stuff, Keith. Yeah, you want to explain when you're recruiting. You want to explain what type of program you have, get to know them, really listen to players when they talk, so that you get a good feel for them. And then one thing we try to do is bring our recruits to have them meet our guys, or even just connect with our guys through messaging and phone calls. Because if they don't click, then it can cause problems later.
Mount Pleasant with a good opportunity, just another shot well over the goal.
But I think that's a big factor. If you just get a bunch of good players and don't think ahead on how they may get along, or fit each other, then I'm telling you, it'll bite you in the butt. I have learned that the hard way.
Was that something that you experienced when you were going through the recruiting process? Was like connecting with some guys and like that were already on the team and some of that?
Yeah, I think it's important. You guys clicking and kind of being on the same page. Having similar goals, that's important too.
Absolutely.
Because if everybody's at a program for the same reason, then it's going to be way easier for them to get along and work well together.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about like connecting with some players and stuff, because I did some of that during my recruiting process going to ETBU.
Yeah.
And you know, it was funny. I think maybe the coaches were involved in that. Like I got text message one day randomly from like one of the quarterbacks that was like, "Hey man, we've got a house. If we've got like a spring like inter squad scrimmage this weekend, if you want to come hang out."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Absolutely, that sounds fantastic." So you know, you go hang out with some guys, and we're gonna have a corner here for Jacksonville. But you know, you go hang out with some guys. You spend a little more time like around the team and the program, and really kind of help solidify that yes, this is kind of where I actually want to be, and you don't run into some kind of unforeseen situation before you show up.
Yeah, makes you feel welcome too. Really like how this goalkeeper's coming out and grabbing everything.
He is, and then they're trying to transition quickly with these punts. He is booming the ball.
Oh, we got 40 seconds. Oh, free kick. Stop the clock.
Dangerous ball.
Oh, man.
Mount Pleasant goal by number 3.
Looks
Jacob
like
Chavez.
You got the replay?
No, it looks like we're having an issue with the camera. So this was not on me. I'll go fix it. But I'll be back in just a second.
You know what I think would have helped there? If that line was higher. They're way too deep.
Score at the half, Jacksonville 1, Mount Pleasant 1. Ladies and gentlemen, special student spotlight, the Nichols student, Asher Stevens.
All right, I got it fixed. I would have had the replay.
2 goals, no replays.
Okay, that
2
second
goals, no
one,
replays.
First one was my fault. I'll put that on me. Second one,
Was technical difficulty?
yeah, camera froze.
That sucks.
Pretty strong first half there. You definitely did not want Jacksonville to concede a goal with like 16 seconds left, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they played really well defensively. And Mount Pleasant, I mean, they haven't had just a ton of opportunities there in the first half. They've created some chances here and there, but none of them have been like too threatening overall.
No, they've been playing 4 set pieces, and how many set pieces did it take for them to finally get one? But it paid off.
20,
Paid off,
maybe.
somehow.
It's been a lot. They've had a lot of free kicks.
What do you think the ref is complaining about? Not enough set pieces?
I'm not sure what exactly they're discussing out there on the field. You can see
In other
them
Jacksonville soccer news, the Maidens defeated the Lady Tigers 6-0.
Big win tonight for the Maidens, 6-0 over the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. They are still unbeaten in district, and I'm pretty sure they have still not conceded a goal in district play.
Impressive.
Yeah, really good first half there for both teams. I mean, we saw some very fast-paced soccer there to start. Jacksonville came out with that high press. They've gone 100 miles an hour for 40 minutes. That just kind of seems to be how this team operates. I know I like to bring it up, and I bring it up quite frequently, but last year against Nacogdoches, they just kept feeding it over the top with Sebastian just letting them run. And towards the end of that second half in that game, like, he's still going full speed. The defenders, like, when they have to turn and run, they like drop their head and just look defeated, chasing him down over and over.
And our guys don't get tired.
Yeah, and our guys just don't get tired. And, that seems to kind of have been the case for the last couple seasons for sure. They just kind of run and run and run, and they go 100%, 100 miles an hour for 80 minutes. And we'll see if they can keep it up. I mean, if they're able to keep it up for 80 minutes, that'd be very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's a tool you have, you definitely want to use it. Only problem is if you ever go up against a more or not just an as athletic team, then it gets a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, and I think they've been kind of fortunate. Mount Pleasant has just kind of wanted to slow the pace down, control the game, and it's not really worked in their favor so far. They kind of got lucky there at the end, finding that goal. It happens. It's just kind of part of it. And, you know, I said before the game, this game was going to come down to how well that Jacksonville could score against a Mount Pleasant team that hasn't given up a single goal in district until tonight.
Yeah.
But also how well they can play defense, because they've given up over a goal a game. They've given up one here in the first half. And as many goals as they're conceding in district, it's kind of worrisome for, you know, playing against a team like a Mount Pleasant or, you know, a Highland Park or somebody that you might run into in playoffs, because those teams are going to be very organized in the back. They're going to hold their shape, and they're going to make it very tough to score. But they also, you know, have the weapons to go and score on the other end. And all it takes is a mistake. And, you know, you see some stuff here and there. We had a couple errant passes that went back that were really dangerous there early in the game. I don't know. It's been kind of a mistake-filled season for Jacksonville defensively, and that's really what's led to a lot of their goals. I mean, there's a very good chance that if Jacksonville was playing a little better in their back line, that they would also have not been scored on in district going into this game. But they've given up kind of some easy goals here and there, and that's kind of been their kryptonite this season.
Yeah, and it's pretty worrisome to concede with 16 minutes or 16 seconds left from a free kick. The reason is because on a free kick you can set up for it. You can set up and you can get that line a little bit higher, and then have your goalkeeper up a little bit higher so that if they do header, it's farther away from the goal. And that line was really deep, and so that allowed whoever finished to be really, really close to goal. So something to kind of maybe watch on film and try to adjust, because you don't want to, when you're controlling most of the game and you're winning, you do not want to concede.
Especially when you've got the chance with 16 seconds left to go in up 1-0 at the half.
Yeah, that kills you, and it gives the other team life. Like, for the most part, Jacksonville's been dominating.
They really have. I mean, they've been quick to the ball. They've created a whole lot more chances than I was kind of expecting them to with Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, not being scored on in district. You know, that would seem coming in that they are very organized back there. They, you know, don't give up many opportunities for goals, much less actually find one in the net at any point. And, you know, Jacksonville has kind of created some chaos back there. They started with that really high press, really deep. And I was really surprised early in the game like that Mount Pleasant was playing inside their 6-yard box as much as they were.
Yeah.
I mean,
for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. They would just kind of pass it around back there, and our forwards are kind of mirroring where the ball's going. But I was very surprised that early in the game against a team like Jacksonville, who's also undefeated in district, that you're just that calm and composed
taking
back there and taking that risk. Yeah. I got asked last Monday by Coach Alvarez what the halftime speech would be, which the boys were up 2-0 then against Hallsville. What would be your halftime speech tied 1-1 with Mount Pleasant?
Yeah, I would just look at what's working, what's not working. What's working is getting the ball, and as soon as you get a chance, go to goal. Counter them at speed, right? The thing
whether it's counterintuitive to your philosophy
exactly.
or not.
I'm not a fan of it. Like, relax, keep the ball, go back, play the goalkeeper. But you have to look at the game and see this is working. Let them play out of the back and press them. So I think they're doing that very well, Jacksonville. So keep doing what's working. And then where are we struggling? What's going to happen next second half? Most likely, Mount Pleasant's going to want more free kicks and set pieces. Most likely they're going to get them. So how do we defend those moments better? I would focus on those two things, because really that's been the majority of the game.
It really has. And I think a big thing, too, would just be able to capitalize on the mistakes that they make. I mean, you have
they're going to make more.
They're definitely going to make more.
If they keep playing like that.
Especially if Jacksonville keeps creating opportunities. But, I mean, you had the pass from the keeper that finds one of our guys at the top of the box.
Exactly.
And you don't finish it.
You kind of want to bait them to keep doing that. Like, go ahead, play.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. But you need to be able to capitalize on those, too.
Yeah,
put those in the back of the net. I mean, if you can do that, like, it could easily be, 2 or 3 compared to being tied here at the half 1-1.
Yeah, and you can get it again in, like, the first couple minutes of the second half. If Mount Pleasant decides that they're going to keep playing the same way, take advantage of the first couple minutes. go up another goal.
Especially if they're just going to play so calm back there and just work it around.
Yeah, because I love it. I love that style of play. Problem with it is so risky. It's so risky.
Yeah. Especially when you got a team pressing as high.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen a lot of games where
going to start the second half. Let's hear it for your Fightin Indians.
There you go. Grant Haney calling out. The Indians make their way back out for the second half. But yeah, I mean, things have been clicking for Jacksonville. You wanted them to slow it down.
Yeah.
They did not want to slow down.
They said nope.
So we'll see what Jacksonville comes out. But yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think there's going to be a lot more opportunity, especially because, I mean, Mount Pleasant down 1-0 with 15, 20 minutes into the half. I mean, they're still playing the same style of soccer. They're working around the back. They're trying to control it and build out of the back. And I would not want to put the risk that it is, especially with how high the Jacksonville was pressing, because there's been games where the other team will not press and they have all day to stand back there and work it around the back line as much as they want.
Yeah.
But you're not going to have that tonight, really, from either team.
No, both teams are pressing.
They're both going to press hard. They're both trying to create those mistakes from catching you off balance and being able to finish them. And Jacksonville's going to have to come out here in the second half. And they're going to have to continue their 100 miles an hour that they showed in the first half. And they're going to have to capitalize. They're definitely going to have to capitalize on some mistakes because Mount Pleasant, I mean, you're right. They're going to make them. They've made a couple in the first half, but they've got to be able to finish those and put them in the back of the net and extend this lead that they lost with 16 seconds left in the first half. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. I'm sorry you guys at home didn't get to watch it because the camera froze. We're doing some good things tonight on JISD Live. I missed a replay on the first goal. You guys didn't even get to see the second goal.
We'll get the next one.
We'll get the next one. Hopefully it's a Jacksonville goal. Both teams back on the field to begin the second half. All knotted up at 1. Jacksonville going to start us here in the second half. Nava looking over the top for Gonzalez. Mount Pleasant going to hit this one high into the air. Castillo able to bring it down quickly, looking for Gonzalez, who heads it toward the middle. Mount Pleasant now going to send this back over to the far side. Nava able to break up the pass.
Here goes that patience. See, Jacksonville's just got to press him right there. Hope for a mistake.
Hey, cut him off, Casey. Cut him off.
Yes, press blue. Keep pressing.
Lario fighting for possession. Going to be called for the foul.
Well, Mount Pleasant's going to keep playing the same way.
Mount Pleasant going to send this one down the field. Clever trying to find Ilario. Now Nava quickly going to try to find Gonzalez. Castillo now going to send it back Jacob's way. Jacob Gonzalez not connected on the pass there, trying to find Castillo. It's going to go out for a Tiger throw-in. Tigers once again trying to slow down the pace of this game. Nava can find Gonzalez. Jacob trying to get past the defender. Still with possession. Sends it forward, finds Ilario. Blasts it off the defender. Gonzalez hits it first time. Castillo and Ochoa trying to cut it back down the line. Going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in off the Tiger clear. Shot comes in. Keeper able to make the save for Mount Pleasant. KC got a speech from the referee there. A full-on speech. Torres now going to clear it forward, finds Gonzalez. Jacob trying to hit it first time for Castillo. Torres trying to send it down the line, broken up by Mount Pleasant. Lots of room in the middle of the field here for the Tigers. I'm going to switch it over to the far sideline. Tavera able to get ahead on it, and now with the clear. Ochoa trying to bring it down. It's going to go back into the Mount Pleasant attack. Ball swung in. Herrera somehow able to keep a foot on that one. And a foul here go against Mount Pleasant. Jacksonville going to play this one quickly. Castillo still fighting for possession. Finds Gonzalez. Jacob a little too hard on the touch, but able to keep it in play. Torres trying to send it over for KC in the middle. Ochoa able to come back, win it. Now Nava to Torres to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a good move, finds some space. Going to hit this one from way out. And Mount Pleasant able to make the save. I like the idea there on the shot from Jacob. Just a little too far out.
Yeah, he could have gone a little bit closer, honestly.
He still had some space. Nava finds Castillo. Now KC looking to send Gonzalez. Jacob trying to make a move past the defender, dispossessed, and now cleared forward by the Tigers.
Both teams are defending really well. They're not making it easy to create a chance on goal.
They're really not. So, but Jacksonville, I mean, still pretty much 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
6 minutes into the second half. Really, other than the shot from Jacob, there hasn't been a whole lot of opportunities.
No.
Nava finds Torres. Not Pleasant going to try to send this one over the top. Gustavo able to get his hands on it. A good punt out. Trying to find Castillo. Swing and a miss there from Mount Pleasant. So Jacksonville will.
Oh, he touched it?
I think it. Yeah, I think he
so.
touched it. So it's going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Nava finds KC. Now Jacob Castillo with some room. Somehow Christian Castillo called offsides. Looked really tight from up here. Ochoa with some space. Trying to play it through for Gonzalez. It's off the heels of Jacob Gonzalez. Jacob got 2 guys to beat, able to find some space. Now finds Nava. Ethan Nava, shot comes in. Keeper makes a save for Mount Pleasant.
This goalkeeper's having a pretty good game.
He is. He's gotten lots of touches. Probably more than he's used to having. Tavera able to win it back for Jacksonville. Castillo now finds Torres. Torres continuing his run. Gonzalez a little behind him on the pass. It's a good run there from Jack Torres. Not a great pass from Jacob Gonzalez. Goes out for a Mount Pleasant throw-in.
I feel like if Jacksonville could keep the ball just a little bit longer, they could completely just control this game.
Jacob Gonzalez going to make his way off now in the game for your Jacksonville Indians. Number 13, Aiden Galvan. Going to go off of Jacksonville. Will be another Mount Pleasant throw-in.
I haven't seen any long throws, Ryan. No long throws.
No, I mean, you'll typically see them on the Jacksonville side from Cole Killingsworth. Cole, I think, maybe dealing with a knee injury that he suffered last Monday. So I don't think it was anything serious, but we have not seen him on the field so far tonight. And we're going to get a foul here, going to go against Ethan Nava.
You see why I don't want to ref? Every call is just gets booed.
It's a lot of yelling at the referee. Every call is controversial. High ball sent in. Jacksonville able to get a head on it and now clears. Ochoa trying to bring it down. Hilario able to get past the defender, and now Mount Pleasant going to play it out for a throw-in.
It's been 15 minutes with like 1 shot on target.
It's been 10 minutes. They play 40s.
Oh, yeah, 10 minutes. It's just been middle of the field the whole time.
It really has, yeah.
Time.
There's a long ball played over the top. Ochoa.
Here we go. Shoot.
Able to lay it off. Finds Galvan. Galvan trying to find some space. Didn't pull the trigger on the shot. Now we're going to have a long shot from KC. Does he realize how far out he is there? I mean, he's, what, 35 yards out?
Yeah, the first guy was way closer. He decided not to shoot.
Yeah.
The guy that's 15 yards farther is like, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a wasted possession, too. Jacksonville had gotten the ball forward, and they had some numbers forward. Like, KC easily could have controlled that and kind of reset and tried to regroup and get numbers forward and create an advantage there for Jacksonville. And then you just give back possession to Mount Pleasant off a shot like that.
Yeah, just find a better shot. There's, you 1 or 2 more passes and you can get a much closer, clearer shot.
Yeah, and I mean, unless you hit like one of the greatest shots ever, this keeper's going to save most of what you're hitting from him from out that distance. I mean, he's done it time and time again already. Looks like the stream froze again. I'll be right back.
Go, Christian. Let's go, Jacob.
Good save there from Gustavo. I think he called that out for a goal kick. But either way, good save there from Tavo. Davian gonna find Torres. Physical challenge there from Mount Pleasant. And Gustavo gonna come out, put safe hands on it once again. Jacob gonna send this one forward, trying to find Hilario. A little behind him. Nava gonna take this one to the far side. It's gonna be played out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Ethan quickly gonna throw this one down the line. Hilario trying to win possession through contact. It's gotten pretty physical over the last couple minutes for both teams.
Yeah, it's getting chaotic again.
Something about this middle part of the half just seems to be really chaotic.
They're just both trying to force it forward and.
Oh, I got a note here. Cole's just sick, knee's fine. So we're good on a knee for Cole. So he is out sick. That's good news. It's good news.
So 2 guys are out sick.
KC gonna whip this one in, headed away by Mount Pleasant, not for long. Torres gonna hit this one, no threat there against the Mount Pleasant keeper.
Jeez.
That is a long punt from the Mount Pleasant keeper. He hit that to the opposite 25. Good ball over the top, headed back by Mount Pleasant.
You were starting to get away from me, and I had to jump in.
Torres trying to play this one to the center. Mount Pleasant able to step to it now, trying to get a counterattack going.
Good job, Christian. Good job, Christian.
Christian Castillo tracking back, still trying to win it. And now Mount Pleasant going to play it into space. Jacksonville's got lots of numbers back, not a lot of bodies in the middle of this field. A high ball sent forward. Davian able to get ahead on it. Still dangerous. Herrera able to clear. And a foul hit go against Mount Pleasant here over the top, over the back of Jacob Gonzalez. Looks like we're going to have an injury here for Mount Pleasant. Maybe just a cramp. Armando Lara going to sub back into the game. Axel Ramirez is going to make his way off. Nava ready to take the free kick. Play it back for Morera. Edgar's pass under the foot of Armando Lara. Now Mount Pleasant quickly getting downfield. Ooh. Gonna have a foul go against Davian Tavera here, sliding in, and I do believe we're gonna see a card issued to Tavera. His last man back. It's kind of an automatic card.
Yeah. Clear chance on goal.
Oh, absolutely. If he gets past Davian, he is in on goal, that is for sure. Because Gustavo, I think, was still
the goalkeeper
pretty
go
deep.
Shoot? He wants to shoot. Oh, let him shoot.
He came all the way down there just to get turned away and have to run all the way
coach told
back.
him no. That would have been interesting to see.
We do have a yellow card issued here to Davian Tavera, so he will have to make his way off. Davian's played very well tonight. I bet he'll be back on in just a moment if I had to guess the way that this game's been. So it looks like Axel Ramirez is going to make his way back on. We'll see who drops back into defense for the Indians. And I wish I could see what number that guy is that's about to take the free kick. I mean, like, I understand, you know, we're getting a little older. I'm going to be 29 in a couple months. And but I just went to the eye doctor the other day, so my vision should be fine. I mean, it is impossible to read these yellow numbers on white jerseys.
That ball seems close. Oh, yeah, that's better.
I think he's still got about a yard close, probably.
I mean, you have the hash marks there.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a dangerous set piece coming in here for Mount Pleasant. Shot hits the wall, cleared forward by Christian Castillo. Mount Pleasant quickly going to send it back in over the top. And now cleared away by Torres.
Should have let the keeper take it.
Maybe so.
He's got next.
He's got the next one. Just over 21, actually under 21 minutes remaining now here in the second half. Still all tied up at 1.
Oh, long throw. Here we go.
I can see this number.
20.
Yes, Hazel Alvarez about to throw this ball in for the Tigers.
The numbers don't even have an outline. They're just yellow.
They're just yellow.
Okay, maybe not long because nobody's
close
to goal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Throw-in comes in. Axel able to clear this one forward. Jacob still in pursuit. And now out of danger. Mount Pleasant trying to send this one over the top. Tavera able to head this one back forward. KC loses possession. Armando quickly winning it back, though, for Jacksonville. I think he overran the ball. Trying to get on the fast break. Herrera with an errant touch. Mount Pleasant able to get behind the Jacksonville defense. Shot wide left. See what I mean? Mistakes. Those little mistakes in defense.
Passed it backwards once. They almost conceded a goal.
I know. It's been like little things like that that have led to a lot of the Jacksonville goals that they've conceded this year. This is not a game where you can make mistakes like that. Luckily, they get away with one there. Jacob hits this one.
I don't think that was
well
a bad.
forward.
It wasn't a bad choice. It was just a bad pass
From Jacob?
No, the one that was
the one that was
intercepted.
Yeah. Hey, I just don't think he hit it hard enough.
Yeah.
Or he hit it too far out in front of Edgar. Yeah, one of those two.
Just didn't hit him.
Torres flex this one middle. Mount Pleasant with some numbers forward. Tavera able to clear this one out of bounds on the far side. Davian on a yellow's got to be pretty careful back there right now. You do not want to go a man down, that is for sure. Shot from well out from Mount Pleasant. Going to go out for a goal kick.
These guys are shooting from anywhere, huh?
Yeah, I mean, 18 minutes left. Like, it's not desperation mode right now, and you're tied. I mean, it's back to all square. I mean,
again, relax. Take your time. They go for the home run each time.
They really do, man. You see it a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to play it. Simple pass. Get closer.
Well, but both goals have been almost inside the 6-yard box.
Yeah, exactly. Data shows it's probably not going to be that.
Yeah.
40-yard shot.
Unless you just catch the keeper way out of his box. But they're both, for the most part.
They're not going to give you that.
No, they're not going to give that up tonight. We have a foul here go against Mount Pleasant. A little tug of the jersey.
These fans are getting into it. Jeez.
I would just like to say, we do not encourage yelling at the referee.
No.
We may question some calls from time to time, but this, like, what you're hearing is exactly the reason that there's a referee shortage.
Yeah, it's the hardest job.
Christian Castillo going to come off. And Hilario Ochoa back in the game for the Indians.
I just never found it worth your energy to complain about the ref.
I mean, I agree.
Helps no one.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good. If anything, it does the opposite.
Yeah.
It makes things worse. Hilario will take a shot from distance once again, 30 yards out. No problem there for the Mount Pleasant keeper. He is booming this ball on the punts.
He is.
Because that's a low-driven ball that he's hitting
And they're
5 to
accurate.
10 yards past midfield. Oh, yeah, he hit his guy at midfield in the first half, just on a rope.
Usually don't like punts that are rushed like that because they're kind of just Hail Mary. But his are pretty accurate.
I mean, he's finding his guys. Not Pleasant going to send the ball over the top. Herrera able to get ahead on it. Goes down off the challenge from Mount Pleasant. So Jacksonville will have a free kick deep in their own territory. A little too soft on the pass. Jacksonville catch them on a mistake. A little too early on the cross there. Jacksonville didn't have anybody in the box. Armando trying to get past the defender.
See, you got to recognize there's 5 guys in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to be able to take them all on.
Well, and you know, the defender's playing that really physically, but Armando's ultimately the one that drags him to the ground, and that's going to get called every time.
Yeah.
Mondo trying to bring it down. Loses possession quickly. Won back, though, by Jacksonville. Now we're going to have a throw in deep in the Jacksonville half here from Mount Pleasant. Jacksonville with lots of numbers back right now, though. They are defending with as many guys as they can afford to have back right now. We have another foul go against Armando, and now he's going to get a word from the referee.
You know, they've done a good job of that the whole game. Everybody gets back, and they just leave 2 guys up top, and then they transition really quickly.
Sometimes they're even just leaving 1 forward up there.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see it now. Ilario is going to move up. You'll have Jacob drop back.
It's good work rate defensively. See, that back line's so deep.
Go! Come on!
Nava finds Ilario.
1v4.
Come on, Jack!
Mount Pleasant trying to find a way through the Jacksonville defense. Not able to get past Clever Salazar, but he will send it out, I believe, for a corner. Yeah. I think that ball went over the wall. Maybe. It kind of looked like it went over the wall. We had one go over the wall, I think last week, that like hit the building. Like it was
Across the street?
Yeah, I mean it's not in the air or anything, but it was rolling and rolled all the way across to the building across the street. Somehow didn't hit a car.
Nice.
Going by. I don't really know how that happened. Ethan trying to play this one forward.
Shoot it.
For Ilario. Long shot from distance. Gustavo.
Somehow knew he was going to shoot it.
Yeah, Gustavo cleanly able to make the save. And quickly find Jack Torres off the throw. Armando able to find Nava. KC trying to find Armando. And now Mount Pleasant trying to get on a counterattack. We're going to have another long ball from Mount Pleasant played over the top. Tavera able to get ahead on it. Nava able to step in front. Armando Lara now going to send this one over the top for Gonzalez. Ilario Ochoa offside. Going to be called. I think he was offsides to begin with, and the referee let it play on for a second because Jacob was not. But when they're both behind the defense and you make a pass, yeah, I don't know if that's going to go in your favor.
That was a dangerous offside trap by Mount Pleasant.
It really was.
Jack!
Ilario able to bring it down, finds Armando Lara on the back heel, now cleared out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Gonna have a sub from both teams. Christian Castillo gonna make his way back in for Ilario Ochoa. And Mount Pleasant gonna make a couple subs themselves. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the second half, still tied up at 1. And really not too many opportunities for either team so far in this half. Lots of shots from distance, but nothing really threatening. Nava able to find Axel. It's a little too far out in front of him. Now Mount Pleasant quickly on the attack. Still there for Mount Pleasant. Very dangerous. Jacksonville needing to clear. And we're going to have a foul go against the Tigers. So Jacksonville will escape the pressure with a foul. dangerous chance. They just couldn't get a shot
Man,
off.
both of these teams counterattacks are.
They are fast and furious, man.
Yeah.
They're fast and furious.
It's kind of like why they don't want to have possession, because they just want to counter.
I mean, that's when most of the goals seem to be scored.
Yeah.
Great pass there. KC finding Christian Castillo. Now Armando Lara got to get past the defender. Sends the ball across.
Oh.
What a save from the Mount Pleasant keeper.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to go out for a corner. Let's take another look at that here on the replay, though. Really good ball here
Good
from
pass.
Armando, finding that low cross in there. Wow, 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 wow.
That was a crazy
I thought
save.
that was in for sure. What a save from the Tigers keeper.
He's going to come out and grab this ball, too. Uh-oh.
Dangerous ball once in. And Mount Pleasant able to clear the danger. Jacksonville quickly trying to send it back in for Ethan Nava. We're going to have a foul here go against the Indians.
Dude, what a save.
Multiple saves.
Yeah. Oh, did he save that after the corner?
Do what?
He saved it after off the corner?
I'm pretty sure,
That happened?
yes. It sure looked like it.
Yeah.
But it didn't go far because they was still really dangerous in there, and Jacksonville just couldn't really get it on goal. It looked like he kind of got in front of it and put his hands on it, but it didn't really clear any danger.
That was big time.
A couple of really big saves. Those are the most threatening opportunities that either team's had here in the second half, and Jacksonville almost found their second goal. 7:32 remaining here in the second half. Long ball played forward from the Mount Pleasant keeper. As if if the pace of this game hasn't been fast enough, I think it's probably going to be on up another tick here towards the end of this game. Last 7 minutes, both teams trying to find
You do not want to mess
game-winning
up.
goal.
Okay, this is where you want to play it safe. Last 7 minutes. You don't want to beat yourself here.
Mount Pleasant with a good turn, able to get past the Jacksonville defender. Too much pace on the pass. Going to go out for a goal kick.
It's been a pretty good game.
It's been a very good game. I'd be interested to know how much of the game has been played like between the 30s.
Oh, man, it's got to be like
Most of it,
Yeah.
yeah. I would say probably the majority of the game has
80%
been
of it.
played between the 30s.
and most shots, too.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Nava trying to find a teammate. Gonzalez able to head it forward. KC steps to it. Armando now wins it back for Jacksonville. Torres' pass
Uh-oh. That's touch.
behind the defender. Mount Pleasant trying to get numbers forward. Clever able to knock this one out for a Tiger throw-in. It's going to come very quickly. Mount Pleasant trying to send this one over the top. Gustavo able to come up clean with the save. Long punt finds Gonzalez. Jacob taken down. So Jackson will have a free kick. Ball taken quickly. KC fighting for possession and dispossessed. Gonna have a foul here go against Jacksonville, and Jacob Gonzalez is gonna be shown a card.
Too focused on the ref.
Yeah,
Play the game.
I mean, it's
He hasn't given one fucking card to them.
Yeah, that yellow was just for dissent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what he was complaining about. The referee called the foul a minute ago. It's not doing you any good to just keep complaining. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, we've seen it quite a few times. But yeah, Jacob shown a yellow card there. Now we're going to have a free kick for Mount Pleasant. This one played over the top. Castillo able to get ahead on it. This game has gotten very physical. Armando going to send this one down the field. We're going to have a foul here go against the Tigers.
Yeah, it's a bad move because now you're missing the most important part of the game. You can get a game winner.
Especially with how much pressure that we've had over the last few minutes. You don't want to be out for the last 5 minutes.
No.
Which I'm not sure that there's a time limit on how long you have to sit for when you get issued a yellow. I'm pretty sure you can come back on immediately, but when you get one for that, I mean, you're most likely not going to make it back on the field before the end of the game. Mount Pleasant over to the far side. Salazar able to get a foot on it. Clever able to knock it out. Tiger throw in. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the go-ahead goal. Tavera's header well over the goal. Is going to go out for a Tiger corner. Here's one of those dangerous set pieces that Mount Pleasant has been vying for all night.
You would think they would send more numbers in the box.
I think they're worried about the counterattack maybe at this point.
Yeah.
Shot wide left.
So they left 4 guys back here to defend 1 guy.
I mean, the only thing I can think is that you're worried about a counterattack here late. You don't want to give up anything. I mean, you want to find a goal too.
But you don't,
But maybe it's more important to not worry about having to give anything up.
Hey, they're the team that doesn't concede goals. They know better.
Castillo finds KC. Now Hilario trying to get past the defender. Going to cut it back. Dispossessed. There's too many guys in the area there for Hilario to get past. Mount Pleasant able to bring it down. Jacksonville with lots of numbers back in defense though right now. We're going to have a foul here to go against KC. So another set piece. Nearing 2 minutes remaining here in the second half.
I feel like that was a little soft.
Score update for your boys basketball. They're currently trailing Tyler Heat 43-37 in the third quarter. Armando able to find KC. Now Tavera dispossessed. Just over a minute now left in this second half. Ethan Nava going to cut it in, trying to find Armando Lara. Nava still with the ball. Tavera going to send this one in over the head of Ochoa. And Jacksonville not going to catch it before it goes out here on the near sideline. Under a minute remaining now. Jacksonville with numbers on the Mount Pleasant end of the field. Need to find a last second winner.
Just don't let him out here.
Tavera gonna hit this one. Ochoa still fighting for possession. Now Mount Pleasant gonna send it forward. Morera finds KC.
Oh, free kick.
We get a free kick.
Set it up
for the Indians. And you got to make this one count if you're Jacksonville. We're going to have the clock stop here, 28.3 seconds remaining.
This has to be a shot, right, Ryan? What do you think?
I mean, I think so. I think with 28 seconds left, unless you have the perfect ball that you think you can play in there to somebody, I think it has to be a shot.
Yeah, it's close enough. Get a rebound or something. But on this keeper, it's not going to be easy.
Definitely not. No, he's done a great job tonight in goal.
Just get it on target, though.
And stay on sides for the rebound.
Yeah.
You definitely do not want to be off sides moving early here.
I feel like there's so much traffic in there.
There's a lot of bodies. I mean, who do we have back here in defense? Is that Salazar? I think we've got Clever Salazar and Gustavo are the only people behind KC here taking this free kick.
Oh, no.
KC hits it straight into the wall. Going to send it back. Salazar now going to send it over the top. Tavera gets a head on it. Believe he was offsides. So Mount Pleasant trying to get this one in play. Clock ticking. Referee going to stop it now, and we're going to see a card here again go to Ethan Nava for disrupting play. Jacob Gonzalez looks like going to go back into the game for the final 11 seconds. We're going to have a last-second effort here from Mount Pleasant. 11 seconds. Low driven ball from the Mount Pleasant keeper. Guys tied up on the far side, and that will do it. Game going to end here, all tied at 1. Pretty good showing here for the Indians. Would have definitely have liked to come away with the win tonight against Mount Pleasant, especially when you go up 1-0 so early in the game. But, I mean, I think you're happy to come away with a tie. I mean, that doesn't necessarily help you as to where you want to be in finishing and winning district. But, I mean, it's a step in the right direction. So that'll move Jacksonville to 5-0-2 in district, and that will put Mount Pleasant to 5-0-1. So both teams with at least a tie, both with 5 wins. Jacksonville is 1 game ahead. Anything you noticed? Any takeaways from tonight's game?
No, I mean, Jacksonville did a good job. Just got to learn from that mistake of conceding in the set piece late. But
I mean, that's a heartbreaker. You look at it and you're like, we could have just held them for 16 seconds.
That's it.
I mean, we win.
That's it.
But a really good game here from Jacksonville. Checking in on the simulcast. Once again, Jacksonville boys currently trailing Tyler Heat 48-41 with 6:26 left in the fourth quarter. But a great night here from the historic Tomato Bowl. Martin, thank you for joining me, man. It was a lot of fun.
Definitely come stop by again.
Absolutely. You're welcome back anytime. All right, guys. Well, once again, thank you for joining us tonight on JSC Live. That's going to do it from the historic Tomato Bowl. Jacksonville and Mount Pleasant with a draw tonight, 1-1. We have girls soccer here against Marshall in the historic Tomato Bowl on Friday. And the boys basketball team will also have a game on Friday night from John Alexander Gymnasium as they will take on Lufkin. Lufkin currently undefeated at 13-0 in district, potentially 14 after tonight. They're having a fantastic season, and it will be senior night from John Alexander Gymnasium. And then we'll let you know about a girls' playoff game sometime next week. Either Monday or Tuesday is when the girls should start their by-district game in the playoffs. So that will be a very exciting game to tune into next week. Once again, thank you for joining us.